Hello everybody, Techno47 here. Sorry for being quiet at the start of the stream. I know I usually am, but I do feel bad all the same. Took me a little bit longer this time to get everything posted. I do apologize about that. But yeah, we're going to, but yeah, I'm actually streaming a second time this week. Told you guys I might do it, so surprise, surprise, I was actually, able to do it this time. I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, so you've probably noticed by now that I am doing a different game. I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to do this or not, but I've been playing another game recently that made me think about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and I was like, man, I really want to play some of that, and then I realized that would be a really fun game to stream. Um, Now, for those of you who do know me, you probably know that I enjoy, starting off, like, at the beginning of game series, so you might be wondering why I'm doing, explorers of sky instead of like blue or red rescue team. The reason for that is actually because the blue rescue team game I don't I could play it on the Switch and not the DS, and I'd like to try to show that off on the Switch if I can, and I don't own that one, but I do own explorers explorers of sky, so that's why I decided to go for explorers of sky instead because it's only on the DS. It's also, to be fair, one of my favorite Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, so there's that. um, Explorer. So for those of you who don't know, Explorers of Sky is a very interesting one. It's two Mystery Dungeon games in one, if I remember correctly. With a little bit of added like extra stuff sprinkled in, so it's gonna be interesting. It's got a lot of story and stuff to it. Um, I don't know if I'll finish it. I would like to say I will, but like this game actually gets really tricky later on, so we're going to just have to wait and see on that one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Um, just give me a quick second to get everything set up. I had to set things up slightly differently than I did before. The way I used to stream uh, DS games didn't quite work with me wanting to also keep an eye on chat because it worked for me to keep an eye on the stream but not on chat, so yeah, I've had to change things up for the third time now because I had to change it up for my Let's Play channel, and then I had to change it up, and now I'm having to change it up again. So my apologies, guys. But yeah, I had to change it up a few times, but we are now going to be changed up, so it should work fine. I hope. It's a little different though, so it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. Um, yeah, let me get to the right scene though, so we can get started on this. Hello, I am here. Thankfully, with how I do record DS games, I'm not going to be in the way of any text, so I have that going for me at least. So yeah, we're doing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Let me get this thing up, and also really quickly, let me also get up chat so I can see it. Um, hmm, that's not right. Sorry, something's glitching out right now. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Just give me a second. I can at least. Ah, that's weird. Um, alright. Maybe it's just the menu screen. Maybe that's all that's having issues. I don't know. I'm having some slight technical issues at the moment with something. I'm not sure what's going on here, but whatever. We'll live with it. We can deal. Should be fine, ultimately. Okay, let me... We're just going to be starting a new game. Obviously, there's nothing else for us to do at this moment. Um, and yeah. Let's see how this goes. Welcome! This is a portal that leads to the world inhabited only by Pokémon. Beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for your adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Now, are you ready? Then let the questions begin. Yeah, you have to answer questions for this game. This is how a lot of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games did it, at least the earlier ones. These were, this is how it randomized which Pokemon you ended up being. I'm going to say, this is how you're also going to learn a thing or two about me. So things are going to be, going to tell you a couple of things, because I will be doing my best to answer these questions honestly, so. Did you play Explosive Time or Explosive Darkness? Fun fact: I have not actually played either of those. That's not fully true. I played Darkness briefly, but I've only really played Sky. Everyone around you is laughing hard at something you think is pretty boring. What do you do? Um, hmm. It really does depend on the situation for me. I would probably laugh along just to since everyone else is, but like I also kind of depends on the situation what we're laughing at, so I'm gonna go with that. Been invited to a wonderful party. It's time for the party to stop, but there's nobody there. You think, did something happen? Maybe I have the day wrong. Let's get this party started. I would probably immediately wonder if something happened. Do you want to be famous? Not especially. That depends on your definition of famous. um, I don't want to be super famous. I just want to be well known enough to. I don't know. It's hard to describe exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to go with no, though, on that for now. When you see a switch, do you feel an overwhelming urge to flip it? Not necessarily. I mean, I see plenty of light switches, and I don't always feel like I have to flip them on or off. Do you like lively parties? Yeah, I don't know if I'd say like lively parties. If they're groups of friends that I hang out with, I might like. I I am energized by being around people. I don't really know if I like parties per se. I prefer being around people I like. I don't know how to answer what with all the party questions. I'm gonna have to go with no though. Everyone's sharing a dessert and there's an extra piece. What do you do? I'd let everyone know. So when it comes to like food stuff, I prefer to let everybody get their stuff before me. So I would definitely just be like, so there's an extra piece. Who wants this? And if no one wants it, then I would probably go for it because I like dessert. So yeah, I'd let everybody know. You take off your shoes and realize your socks are two different colors. What do you do? Get embarrassed again? I meant to do that. Um, I'd probably get embarrassed. You're eating at a very fancy restaurant known for its food. Which course do you select? Steak, healthy fish, anything, it's all good. Oof, none of these are me. Then again, neither is going at a fancy restaurant. I don't necessarily do fancy restaurants, and I'm also a very picky eater, so it's not, and I don't really like fish, nor do I like steak, so we're gonna go for steak, because that's the only thing on here I actually also like the taste of, and I really wouldn't go for anything. Trust me, I am super picky at restaurants, so. Are you male or female? The last I checked, it was male. And now your will be analyzed. Oh, I love it when my is analyzed. Right? Yeah, sure, Mike, sure. Okay, relax, calm yourself. And now put your fingertip gently on the bow. Alright, if you insist. That's right, stay perfectly still, take a deep breath, and now exhale. The aura has now been identified. Lift your finger from the touchscreen. Your aura is. I suppose it's blue. A clear aqua blue. Isn't that my hair color? I think that's my avatar's hair color. Thank you for answering all those questions. You seem to be the docile type. You're quite sensitive to others. So I've been told. You listen attentively and respectfully, and you're quick to pick up on things. Because you're so good at listening, do you find that your friends tell you their problems and concerns often? Not necessarily my friends, but my family does. Perhaps people laugh at you sometimes for being so honest and not recognizing jokes for what they are. Oh, trust me, that's not completely true. I definitely recognize jokes most of the time. There are occasions where I don't get a joke, and that's awkward. Okay, maybe it's slightly accurate, but usually I get jokes. I'm pretty good at picking up on jokes. But you're always honestly surprised and bashful about this aspect of yourself, and then honestly laugh about it. I don't know about that one, Chief. So docile sensitive type like you, I don't know about the docile part. Like, I mean, maybe, but I definitely am sensitive to others, so I can go with that. I'm a Charmander. That's a start. That's a start. Okay. We'll be a Charmander. And finally, we'll be a partner. Choose Pokemon you want for a partner. We have plenty of options. We have Shinx, Riolu, Phanpy, Skitty, Meowth, Munchlax, Trico, Totodile, Chikorita, Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Mudkip, Turtwig, Piplup, and Eevee. If we wanted to make our life painful, we could go for, pick Pikachu. I've trust me, we want. It's if I'm starting out as Charmander, we probably don't want to have Pikachu as our partner. Um, our best bet might be to have a water type, actually. Let's see, we are Charmander, so we're weak to water. A grass type wouldn't be bad, but we also don't have anything for fire. What do we do? Drowned. You're weak to grass and water. I can deal with grass, but not water. We have two Pokemon weak to water. I don't know how I feel about that one. Normal types are okay, but they don't usually go over too well. The problem is, like, sure, I'm resistant to fire, but if I pick a grass type, I don't have anything super effective to fire either. And there is a reason I'm very concerned about fire. Don't think I'm just oddly interested in fire. There's a good reason for it. Um, I'm Charmander. Who should I have then? I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a really hard choice. Which I'm not surprised by. I expected this choice to be difficult. Alright, let's see. What do we want? What do I want? Alright, just give me a quick second. Rearranging some stuff really quickly. Okay. Now what do I want? Again. Still. Hmm. So, be weak to... The thing with water types, they'd be weak to grass, which I could deal with. And then The thing is, I'm weak to water, and he wouldn't have anything to deal with what I'm weak to, and that's a bit of an issue. Piplup would solve the being weak to grass issue slightly because it can learn flying moves. But it doesn't solve yeah, it doesn't. The problem is it doesn't solve the water issue. I mean, I guess I could use Peck to do decent damage on water types, but let's pick a grass type. I don't know, maybe Chikorita, because I do really like Chikorita. I'm feeling Piplup. For those of you who don't know, Piplup was my first starter Pokemon, and I am a big fan of Piplup, so we'll grab Piplup. What do we want to call our partner, though? Um, hmm. An excellent question, and not one I have an answer for. Uh, yeah, I really should have thought this through a little bit more before I went into this. Alright, what do I want to call you? Um, let's see. It shouldn't be this hard, yet it is. Naming things is not easy for me. Alright, let's see. What do I want to go for here? The main name that keeps coming to mind is kind of maybe a little lame and expected, but I keep thinking of the name Pip, so we'll go for Pip. Okay, that's it. You're all ready to go. You're off to the world of Pokemon. And be strong, stay smart, and be victorious. If you insist, buddy, I'll do my best. Chapter 1: A Storm at Sea. Whoa, whoa! Are you okay? No! Don't let go! Just a little longer. Come on, hang on! No! I can't. Hold on. Ah! It's really poor screaming on my part. I apologize. I'll try to get better at that. Uh... gotta get my voice acting better. Alright, now we've got a bunch of waves, I see. Okay. An oddly shaped rock. Nice. Ugh. Where am I? Oof. Coming into water for the Charmander is not a good thing. I can't. Drifting off. Hmm. No. I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. I have to steal my courage today. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint of the Piplups. The footprint of the Piplups. Ah, that was too shocking. Oh, I can't. I can't work up the courage to go in after all. I told myself that this is the day, but I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. Like a really bad joke, but I'm going to refrain. It was not about his cowardice, by the way. It was something completely different. Hey, real bad. Did you get a little of that? You bet I did, coughing. That little wimp that was pacing around. He had something good, right? That wimp had something, that's for sure. It looked like some kind of treasure. Do we go after it? We do. They seem like nice people. I think we could be friends. Hang out on the weekends, maybe. Ah, the crabby blowing bubbles, I see. Well, that's a normal thing they do, I wonder. Oh wow, what a pretty sight. It is pretty, I have to give it that. When the weather's good, the crabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles catching the setting sun's rays off the waves. It's always beautiful. To give it that, it is pretty. Like I said a few seconds ago, I guess I don't have much else to say about it. This is why I always come when I'm feeling sorry for myself. But it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here is uplifting. It cheers me up. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? Whoa! Someone has collapsed on the sand. What happened? Are you okay? You're awake. That's a relief. Where, where am I? You weren't moving at all. I was seriously worried. Do you remember how you ended up unconscious out here? I, I was unconscious? Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. What happened? Well, I'm Pip. Glad to meet you. And who are you? I've never seen you around before. What? You say you're a human? You look like a totally normal Charmander to me. It's... it's true. I've turned into a Charmander. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? You're telling the truth? Alright then, your name. What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... my name, yes, that's right, I have one of those. Call me by my full given name, please. Full given name, remember that. Is the name Decadent47? Okay, well, I mean, for a streamer, yeah, I'm not so sure about for a Charmander. Oh, Decadent47 is your name? It's, okay. Well, you don't seem like a bad Pokemon, at least. I'm sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately, you see. Many Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. Things have grown somewhat lawless. Ouch! Well, I do beg your pardon. Hey, why'd you do that? Can't figure it out. We want to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you? What? That's yours, isn't it? No, that's... Sorry, kiddo, we'll take that. Ah! Whoa! Not gonna make a move to get it back? What's the matter? Too scared? I didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here. See you around, chicken. Oh, what should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I've got to get it back. Hey, can I get you to help me? Sure, why not? I like helping people. Yes. Really? You'll really help? Thank you. Let's go quickly. Beach Cave, B1 floor. Head for the stairway. As you go, you can attack enemies by pressing A. Enemies won't move or attack until you do. So, for those of you new to the Mystery Dungeon series, the Mystery Dungeon series is a series where you go through a dungeon, you walk with the D-pad, or you can also touch the P gold coin that I just picked up is the world's money. Save it by useful items from your adventures for your adventures. On the top screen, we just have the controls, and on the bottom screen is the where we're going to be playing. We have our health, which is 34 at the moment, and a health bar, so we can see that. We have what level we are. We came at level 5, and we're on the first floor. There's a set amount of floors per dungeon. I think this one... I'm going to go with maybe 5-ish floors for this one. Like they said, nothing happens unless you move, so long as I stay still here, nothing is going to happen. I don't think I hit that, but whatever. This is fine. We can go over this now. On the screen, we can see where we are. Down here, we can see our health and our ally's health, which he has 1 more health than us. Our belly is at 100. Belly is important. It goes down as you explore and do stuff. If it reaches 0, you will start taking damage constantly. The weather is clear. Weather is important as well, as it always has been in Pokemon. It will affect certain things. And it tells us our money, too, which is pretty nice. Oh, and playtime as well. If we hit the ground button, we can check what's under our feet, but there's nothing under my feet right now. We can check out others really quickly, see options. So touchscreen, top screen, team stats, text log, map and team. Map and it doesn't have to be controls. Current jobs. That's actually could be good, nice stuff to have. Bottom screen, we can have the clear map or the shaded map. Grids on, speed regular. Yes. Okay, all this is pretty good. I might change the top screen. You can run by holding B and using the control pad. X is to open the menu. B is cancel. A is attack. L and A is to use a set move. L and R is to throw set ammo. We'll get into ammo when we get some. Display log is LB. Turn on spot is Y. And control pad. And then B and A is wait and heal. If you wait and sit still, you can actually auto heal, so you don't always need um, items to heal yourself. However, there's a risk of enemies move around when you're waiting, so there's that. What's team stats look like? I want to see what each one of these looks like. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's how I usually have it done, actually. What about, we don't have any jobs. What about map and team? What's that do for us? That might be nicer, honestly. Could we... If I do that, I wonder if we could get, we want to get rid of the map on the bottom screen. I don't know if shaded map gets rid of it, though. Nah, it just shows it shaded. I really didn't think it would. I don't think we can get rid of the map on the bottom screen. We can just look at the map. That's not what I meant to do, though. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, if I have it on the top screen, I'd probably get rid of it down here. This gives us health on our team members and the map on the top screen. That's not... I'll give this a shot. I think we could try this one out. For window, we can change the frame type. This is a typical Pokemon thing. We only have 5, it looks like. I bet we can unlock some more, though. Go for the blue and green, I think, because that kind of matches with my avatar. Again, you can look at the map. There's a message log, which tells you all the messages you've seen, which can be useful. Mission objectives, recover the stolen item, and some hints for dungeon stuff. There's a bunch of interesting things that we can go over here that we'll be going over as we go through the game. We can check the team here and see how we're doing. The heart is how much health we have. Let's check items real quickly because we have none, and that'll be a lot faster than going to team. Okay, so now for team. We can go to summary. This will tell us how much experience we have to our next level and our current experience. It gives us our stats. We have pretty good attack and special attack. Defense, especially, this is all pretty much the same. Our IQ is very small, and we have no item equipped. We don't have any stats right now, which is probably a good thing. We do have Blaze as our ability, boosts the power of the Pokemon's 5-time moves when HP is low. And we're Charmander, and we joined at Unknown. We're the Lizard Pokemon, and our size is small. See, for our moves, we come with Scratch and Growl. Okay, that's great. We can shift the moves up and down if we want to. I'm going to shift it up, because I like my attacking moves up. Scratch. Inflicts damage on the target. It's pretty simple. It's got a high hit ratio, marginal power, and just does damage normally. Growl. Reduces the attack of all enemies in a room by 1 level. I find Growl's not actually too bad in this game. A lot of the debuff ones aren't actually as bad as they are sometimes in other games. Because it affects all enemies in a room, and it seems to last longer. What I want to do is I want to set this one. If we set it, as we saw earlier with the text, once you have a move set, if we hold down a button and hit the A button, we'll use the set move instead of a regular attack. Right now, if we just hit A regularly, it would do like a regular punch in the face, basically. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does at least hit, and it can also take up time. We can check our IQ here. We have Item Master, Course Checker, Exclusive Move User, and Item Catcher. The Pokemon will use or throw its held item on Item Master, Course Checker. If the Pokemon targets an enemy with a move or a thrown item, it will first check for walls and other Pokemon that may get in its way, then stop the action if such an obstacle exists. Exclusive Move User. The Pokemon uses only moves, not its regular attack. It won't use moves that are out of PP, or moves with a link that will delink if used one more time. Ooh, that's nice, actually. We'll go over linking probably way later on, to be honest. PP stands for Power Points. That's always been a Pokemon thing. And you can run out in this game just like any other Pokemon game, so you gotta be careful how many times you use your moves. The Pokemon can catch and hold a thrown item unless it is already holding an item. It can't catch seeds or health streams. Alright, I'll go over the different item types when we run into them, but these are okay abilities to have. And for tactics, this is what you are telling your character to do. Let's go together, go after foes, avoid the first hit. It really doesn't matter what we give ourselves in tactics because we are controlling ourselves. This is the guy that it matters more. We can let's check Pip's summary. So he's better defensively, actually, and maybe a little bit stronger in some ways, but not doing half bad. He's got 35 health and also level 5. His IQ is just as big as ours, and he's on Let's Go Together. He has no status as either, and he has Torrent, which is Blaze, but for water type moves. He joined at the beach. He's a penguin Pokemon, and his size is about the same as ours. Um, his moves are Pound and Growl. Um, for characters you don't control, you can switch on and off what you want them to be using. I don't necessarily want him to be using Growl right now. I think I'd rather him just have Pound equipped. But we can always turn Growl back on if we need to. I didn't go over this, and I want to real quickly. You can turn off, if we hit the switch button, it'll turn off and on IQ skill. So if you don't want to throw an IQ skill, you can get rid of it. We can talk to him because he's not us. And if we do, I've got the rear guard covered, Decking up 47. So yeah, you can talk to him, and it will have some interesting conversation stuff sometimes. We can check his IQ. He has the same abilities as us. I think IQ skills matter a little bit more on your allies, but I don't remember. So with these, you got Let's Go Together, the Pokemon will try to stay with the leader, go after foes, the Pokemon will head straight toward any enemy it spots, and avoid the first hit. The Pokemon will try to avoid being attacked first. If an enemy comes close, however, the Pokemon will attack. We're gonna go for Let's Go Together for now, because I like it. I like the Pokemon following after us. And we can always just get straight to moves by hitting the moves button up here, and we can actually go left and right to get over to Pips if we so desire. Waiting and running, by the way, this is important. Waiting and running can be a bit dangerous, as if you do wait and run, you will use up your belly faster. So you can see how our belly's gone down a little bit. Well, waiting and running would make it go down a lot more than that. We have an enemy here. We have a Shellos. This is fun to do. This is how you choose exactly how you want to attack, like, stand, but yeah. So we have a Shellos up here. We want to look out for that. I think it's, is it? Yeah, okay. It's this one. Hold down the R button, you can move at a diagonal. So if we stand next to that Shellos, it will wake up. I'm pretty sure that it will wake up if we stand next to it. So let's just do that. Now what you can do is when you stand next to an enemy but not facing them, I believe it's if you press the Y button, I want to say, you'll turn to face the enemy. We can regularly attack it, or we could try out Scratch. 21 damage, nice. It's not bad, we took it out in one hit. So here's running, just to show that off to you. You gotta be a little careful because, like, you'll just go super fast. And that can lower your, yeah, I know I have no items. That can lower your belly pretty fast. What I just did there, actually, that brought up items, if you press the, I believe it's the B button, it'll bring up the item screen, but we don't have any. This over here is a Wonder Tile. These are important, actually. A Wonder Tile's been activated, but Digging up 47 stats didn't change. We don't have any changed stats, but if we did, we could use that to get rid of them. There's the stairs. That's what we're looking for. On the map screen above, you can see that there was a red dot for the Shellos. I wanted to go over that when we had it, but I forgot to. There's a symbol. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in the upper right corner for the Wonder Tile, and the open square is for stairs. We're not going to leave quite yet. I'm the kind of guy who likes to fill in the map unless I am, like, hurting, because if I'm hurting, then I won't, but I like to try to fill in the map if I can. So, we're going to do that, and now we can leave. When you get to stairs, you can check the info for the stairs. Stairs leading to the next floor. If you're on the final floor, you will escape from the dungeon. You can proceed. Let me double check the feed real quick. Yeah, okay, everything's going well. Very nice, very nice. You can carry one item. The items you find on the floor have a variety of useful effects. If you find an item, open the menu with X, then use the items option to see what it does. We have a Wonder Tile up there. You don't have to, so to go diagonally, by the way, you don't have to use this. If you just press in the diagonal direction, you can go there. Yeah, there we go. It's a little trickier to do, though, so I like using the other thing if I can. We got a dead end here. Oh, this reminds me, I think it's yeah, you can switch places with your party member. Oh, Shelter picked up a, Berry. I've been wasting too much time. If you hold down the, hi, buddy. If you hold down the B button, you can switch places with your party member. This is important because sometimes you'll just push the party member out of the way instead of changing places with them. I'm just gonna go for the scratch, see if we can take this guy out. We did. He has an Oranberry. An Oranberry restores HP. If you want to use the berry, open the menu with X and then select Eat. So we have this in our one item inventory. It will heal us. But it doesn't just heal us in this game. It actually heals more than it does in the regular Pokemon games, so it's good to save this for when you need it, and it will restore the belly slightly, so if you're hungry, you can use it then, too. As you see here, I actually am using the, I'm just hitting the V button, but you can also get to this by going here. We can each hold one item, so we can get an item for Pip as well if we find another one on the ground. Ow. I got attacked. That's the problem with running, because sometimes you'll keep trying to move. I'm gonna go for the scratch. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got another Oranberry, so what we can do here is we can switch over, just let Pip, can you not hold an item? I thought you could hold an item. Can Pip not hold an item? Is it, I mean, it's a one item inventory, but I thought we could each hold one item. I guess not? Is that not how that works? Oh. Alright, I guess I could have been wrong about that. I guess it specifies one item for a reason. Well, if we can't get this Oranberry, we could just eat it. Let's just eat it. We can choose who gets to eat it, so we'll eat it ourselves because yeah, it will affect our belly a little bit at least, and that'll be nice. Ow. How about you deal with this? That's our regular attack. I haven't shown it off yet, but this is our regular attack where we don't do anything and we just attack. It's a way to take time away if you need to. Okay, we gotta... No, I don't want to leave yet. Oh, hello. You also notice that our health is back up now. It does go up gradually too. You don't just have to wait, but if you wait and heal, it does go by faster. See, if we really wanted, ooh, that's not good. If we really wanted Pip to be attacking mode, we'd have to get, let's go for my regular attack here. But if we wanted Pip attacking mode, we would need to change up his, current thing. How are we doing on PowerPoints? Yeah, we're fine. We're perfectly fine. Okay. Some areas you will see the Wonder Tile. It will heal any stat changes. It will not give it a status effects. It's only for stat changes, and it's a tiny blue dot there. It will not heal, like I said, it won't heal status effects, so I don't think it, at least I don't think it status effects. Man, I missed. I missed again! Alright, you're up, Pip. Hit him. Again. Oh, come on. Mud Slap, super effective. Let's move down here so we also have Pip down here with us. Our accuracy has now been lowered. What do I want to do? Go for a regular attack so I don't waste the, scratches. Alright. I'm trying to get to the Wonder Tile right now because that will be what we want to get to. Ooh, we leveled up. Nice. HP went up by 3, attack went up 2, defense went up by 2, special attack went up by 2, special defense went up by 2. Does Pip get a level up 2? Because he was pretty close as well, more than likely. Oh, wow. Fine. I leaned back, and there was no back to lean back to. I wasn't as far back as I thought I was. Alright, great. I leveled up. HP went up by 3, attack went up by 2, defense 2, special attack 2, special defense 2, nice. Stop by here, and that returned our stats to normal, so our accuracy is back. Blast Seed. Sorry. Pardon me. Blast Seeds are interesting. Let me... So, the Blast Seed. A food item that makes the user breathe high damage fire at a Pokemon the user is facing. With a friend or enemy. Yes, it does affect your friends too, so you've got to be careful. Friendly fire is on in this game. It also slightly fills the Pokemon's belly. I'm thinking I'm going to keep the Oranberry, but... We could use this if we wanted to. I'm gonna save it for now. We might end up needing the Owenberry on this floor. Doubtful, but you never know. The blast seed is the seeds are pretty useful because they can be eaten to do damage in front of you, or you can actually throw them at enemies, and so long as they don't catch them, they'll also take damage from them. So, oh, whoops, that was. Ooh, this guy's tanky. I guess he did use Harden. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's. Oh, hi. Alright. So it's not looking like we're going to need the blast seed. I'm gonna. Hi, buddy. Don't know how you got there. Ah, I missed. Well, you're up, Pip. You deal with that. I'm gonna get my accuracy back. And then I'll get yours back. The blasts. So yeah, the seeds are interesting. Technically, you can actually do that with the berries as well. You can throw the berry at your ally and heal them, or an enemy if you want to have a hard time. Let me eat this. And you're not the only person who can eat them. You can give them to your ally to eat as well. Blast seeds are really useful actually in combat. Unfortunately, we can't carry them, so I'd rather carry the Owenberry just in case. But alright, we're gonna go here, proceed onto the stairs, and beach cave floor 4. Have questions about anything? You can check out quick hints by opening the menu with X and selecting others to find the hints option. Dungeon hints, right there. Punch him in the face. The enemies aren't too bad right now because this is early game and they don't want to make things too tough for you. I don't know if we really need to keep exclusive move user on Pip, because he's just going to be using his moves all the time. I'm not sure exactly how useful that is. It's team, you dum-dum. Like, I like him using Pound a lot, but I do think he might want to, be careful on how many, often he uses his moves. But whatever, it's fine for now. If it causes us issues in the future, I can always take it off. Oh, wow, a Sleep Seed and a Blast Seed. Blast Seed, we know the Sleep Seed. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to press. The Sleep Seed, get the info up for it. A food item that inflicts a sleep status condition, which makes the user incapable of action. It also slightly fills the Pokemon's belly. It's one that's better for being thrown. You can throw it at the enemy and put them to sleep. Come on, man. Seriously? Okay. Well, now it would make sense. You're up, Pip. Thank you. The Wonder Tile down here I can grab. Ooh, level 7 too. Ember! Nice. There we go. Alright, I'll stats it up. I'm not gonna read them every time, guys. I just read them the first time because I could. Great, I leveled up. I'm used to reading these things, but I don't actually think there's a real reason to do it. Do you also get a move? No, you don't. You didn't get a new move. Okay. I'm gonna shift this up. Ember has a lot less uses than Scratch, although not at this moment. I'm gonna stick with Scratch for now because these are mostly water types, but if I had, if they want, I would probably put Ember on my set move list. Um, Ember inflicts damage on the target. It may also inflict the target with the burn status condition. It's sought out for the Pokemon. It's pretty useful. Its hit ratio is alright, and its power is decent. Its range. This is important. I don't think I went over this with Scratch, actually. Its range is enemy in front, but it also can cut corners. So with this, we can attack from corners. Whereas with Scratch and Pound, It's just the enemy in front. You had that handled, unsurprisingly. You guys are pretty weak. We have another sleep seed here. I'd love to pick these up, but we don't have the inventory. I guess I could show off Ember once. You can also use moves by going in here and hitting the use button. Oh, come on, man. My accuracy can't be that bad. Did 12 damage. It's not terrible. We can get out of here now. I still think the Oranberry is going to be the best thing for us. And that's what happens when you run around randomly. Sometimes you'll just end up in bad spots. Scratch your eyes out. Other shallows, though. Alright, let's go to the 5th floor. Which is the pit. I was right, it technically is 5 floors. Hey. Well, well. If it isn't our old friend, the big chicken. Oh. The second, something's up with, Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, something's going on with with my, Twitch feed for a second there. Okay. Ugh. Give me... Technically, he's not a chicken, guys. He's a penguin. Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. Treasure, you say? So that thing really is valuable, huh? It could be worth more than we'd hoped, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows? It might get a good price. Whoa! All the more reason not to give it back. What? If you want it back that badly, come and get it! And now we fight. Time for our first boss fight. Against these guys. The Zubat and Coughing. Something tells me it's probably gonna be that bad. Let's move closer here so we're not far away from our friend. Now these enemies are not water types. Let me... Oh, it fully gave us all of our power points back. Nice. Let me set Ember up to be my go-to. Okay. Because I can get same type attack bonus. Which, for those who don't know, same type attack bonus is where you're using the move that you are the same type as, and it does a little bit extra damage. Ow, 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 ow. We got roughed up. I can already see how how this game is going to go. I'm going to constantly miss all of my attacks. Blast it! How do we get wiped out by wimps like them? Bah! Here you go, take it then. Whoa! Don't think you're so awesome. Victory was a fluke. Yeah, you just remember that. Oh, it's my relic fragment. Am I ever glad? I actually did manage to get it back. It's only because you agreed to help me, Dekunut 47. Thank you, Dekunut 47. Thank you, seriously. I only helped because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. This is a relic fragment. Well, at least that's what I started calling it. But this relic fragment is my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness. And new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of unimaginable gold and treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be amazing to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all exciting to me. So one day, I happened to come across my relic fragment. I admit that it looks like junk, but take a closer look. See? That inscription forms a strange pattern, doesn't it? It's true. It's a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. There must be some significance to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasure lies. At least that's the feeling I get. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something somewhere. I want to discover where that is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So earlier I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice. But I chickened out. What about you, Deku 47? What are you going to do now? You lost your memory and you somehow transformed into a Pokémon. Do you have anywhere to go and stay after this? If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that I can form an effective exploration team with you, Deku 47. So will you? Please? Whoa, what should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? Say no. Are you form a team? I'm not really sporadic usually, but I don't know if I want to say... I wouldn't want to say no to this guy. Huh? Am I what? What do you mean, are you? What do you... What? Talked you into it? I didn't even think of it. Well, I'm a complete coward. I didn't mean to hit A over my, my text, but I did, so I don't know what I actually asked, but apparently I asked him to talk me into it. Honestly, I mean, yes, I thought I could depend on you, Deku 47, but during that fight with Coughing earlier, having you there with me, I felt really brave. I think I could do anything as long as you're helping me, Deku 47. So come on, I'm begging you. Let's form an exploration team, you and me. Fine, let's do it. It's true, I have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Pip for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. Yes? Really? You'll form an exploration team with me? Yes, thank you. We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work. First, we should go to Wigglytuff's place and sign up as apprentices. That's where we need to train to become a first-rate exploration team. I'm sure the training will be very tough. But let's give it our best, Deku 47. Yeah! And so, Pip and Deku 47 formed an exploration team. This turned out to be their very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. The Pokemon Company Chunsoft presents Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Would you like to save your adventure? Oh no, I'm playing a no-save route. Yes, save my adventure. Chapter 2, The New Guild Recruits. Sounds like we're getting in. This is Wigglytuff's guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. Then, you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't there something just a little hard about this place? And no! I've got Deku 47 with me this time. I have to be brave! Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Piplups. The footprint is Piplups. Wah! No, I have to be strong. You may enter. Someone's with you. So get that stranger to stand up there. They probably meant you, Deku 47. They said to stand up here. There's a grate covering that hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. Looks like it would take my feet, or... Hey you, stranger. Get on the grate. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry. Sentry. What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? The footprint is... Maybe Charmander's. Maybe Charmander's. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. Ugh, that's pretty crummy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon. That's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. It's, it's good logic. You don't know what you don't know. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see any Charmander in these parts, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. Alright. Yikes. I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Okay, let's go in. There's a hatch that leads underground here. Wow. So this is Wigglytuff's guild. So many Pokemon. I wonder if they're all on exploration teams. Excuse me. Oh boy. It was you two that came in just now, right? Yes. I'm Chatot. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I'm Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoo, leave the premises, so we have no time for salespeople or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. That's why we came. We want to be trained as an exploration team. What? Exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like you want to apprentice at the guild, especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from our rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me? Is the exploration team training that severe? What? Well, no. It's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as can be. Well. I wish you had told me up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee. His attitude suddenly changed, didn't it? Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. Alright, Chatot, if you insist. This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices walk. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Wow, we're 2 floors under the ground, but you can see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chamber. Oh, on no account, I repeat, on no account should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's Chatot. I'm coming in. Guildmaster, I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Hiya! I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's Guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So, tell me, your team's name? Oh, team's name. Oh, we didn't think of that. So what do you think would be a good name for us, Decano 47? Pokepals. No, we're not doing Pokepals. What do we do? Should have thought of this one too. Hmm. An excellent question. What do I want to be called? What do I want our team to be called? Um, hmm. That's huh. I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Um, not that that's probably unexpected from anybody at this point. want to be named after me specifically, since that's literally my name. What if we did instead? Since I'm not sure calling our team Nuts is a good plan, because that was my other option, some sort of like Nuts team, but like I don't think that's the best idea since like, makes it sound kind of crazy. Let's instead go for, let me see if this will fit. The Deku Gamers. It's a combination of Christian Gamer and Deku Nut 47's names. That will be our team name. Deku Gamers? Team Deku Gamers. Yeah, that's a good name. It suits us. Alright, settled in. I'll register your team as Deku Gamers. Registering. All registered. Yum-ta! Congratulations! From now on, you're an official exploration team. I present you with this in commemoration. Wigglytuff set down a Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. A Pokemon Exploration Game Kit? Yep, it's what every exploration team needs. Quick, open it up. Pip opened the Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. There was an Explorer badge inside, and a Wonder Map, and a treasure bag. Yeah, there are all sorts of great items in here. That's your Explorer badge. It's your official team identification. And there's the Wonder Map, which is a wonder of convenience. Finally, there's a treasure bag. It lets you carry items you find in dungeons. Your success as an exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag. Have a peek inside your treasure bag. Pip peered into the treasure bag. The special band was inside. A sky blue bow was also inside. These two items are special. I'm sure they will help you on your adventures. So thank you. We'll do our best. Yep. But you're only oh geez. That's not the right word. You're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best, Deku 47. Hiya! This is your room. Great, we get beds! You will live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow. So rise early, stop living up to our code. Don't stay up late, get to sleep early tonight. That is all. Well, good here. Oh, are you still awake, Deacon 47? My heart's been racing all day today over every little thing. But I'm glad I finally made myself come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be scary, but he seems pretty friendly. We're going to experience all sorts of things starting tomorrow, but I'm not very scared. In fact, it's the other way around. I'm super excited about the adventures we'll face. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Let's give it all tomorrow. Okay, Deacon 47. Good night. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team, and it's fun to be friends with Pip. But first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I'd better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should come clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. And now they're all asleep. Would you like to save your vid already? Okay, we really didn't do much, but sure. Save completed. Exploration team quick tip. You can save a record of your progress by climbing under your bed from now on. So whenever you want to save your progress, just climb under your bed. The next morning. Hey there, rise and shine. My head is pounding. What a ridiculous loud voice. It almost blasts my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up. Ugh. My poor ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Loudred, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper if you make him lose it. Yeah, that would be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh. So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late. So get it in gear. Oh, my ears are still ringing. What did he say? Something about getting ready? Uh, oh yeah. We signed up as apprentices at Really Tough Guild, that's right. But that means... we totally overslept. We've got to hurry, Deacon 47. Well, how are we supposed to know when to get up? Do we have, like, an alarm clock? You're late, rookies! Hush! Your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let us conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is for attendance. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew. Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon, take our Guildmaster's words of wisdom to your heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. 1. Don't shirk work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! But, what is our work? Well, we get to move around now. When you're not inside of a mystery dungeon, moving around is different. You get to walk around in all the different directions. It's not turn-based, and, oh. Hey, you shouldn't be wandering around there. You two come here. I was just trying to... Okay. Show off that I can move around. I hadn't even gotten into all of the stuff I could do. Come on, Jadot. That's just being annoying. You're just beginners. We'll have you start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yep. Because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? Which is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up. Time? As in hours and minutes? Do they mean something has gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up? What's going on here? That is exactly what they said, and you just repeated it for no apparent reason, but I get that you're confused, so I'll accept it. Precisely. Time getting out of whack has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon, perhaps because of all that. We have noticed an increase in the number of jobs. In addition, and it's unknown if this is because of time's influence, there has also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons? So, take note 47. You know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place where we found it was a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's a different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half of your money. You can even lose half of your items or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places, but every time you go inside one, there are always new things to discover. They really are fantastic places to go exploring. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Ah, yes, maybe this will do. Oh, really? Let's read it. Hello, my name's Splunk. An outlaw has run off with my precious, most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself, to me. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It's said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members, from Spoink. Wait a second. We're going to fetch an item that someone dropped? I'd rather do something that's more of an adventure. I'd rather look for treasure or explore unknown places, things like that. Hush! Yikes! It's important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I'll repeat the warnings again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if either of you faints. You'll lose half your money, and you could lose half of your items or more. You'd best be careful. If you've understood all that, I suggest you get on with the job. This must be the bluff's entrance. Spunk's mission description said the pearl is deep down on the B7th level. It sounds like a seriously dangerous place. Let's be careful. Let's do our best, taking a 47. Not really let us explore a whole lot. But that's fine. Drake's Bluff B1. You and your partner can now hold one item each, Now that you have the treasure bag, you can also keep 16 items in your inventory. Some items, like bows, work only if held by a Pokemon, so use the give option found under the items section of the menu to hand it over. We'll do that once this enemy is dealt with. Alright, check out the items. So now we can hold on more items. We have our own berry in here still, and a special band, which boosts special attack and bow radiating energy. This is our bow. A Sky Blue bow with an energetic aura. When held, this bow slightly boosts Pokemon attack, special attack, defense, and special defense. Whereas this, just special attack. We can give the Sky Blue bow to us, since that was ours in the first place. I think giving items does take up a turn, so be aware of that. And I'll also give this to Pip, even though he doesn't have any special moves yet. I'm pretty sure he'll be getting one soon enough. Don't want Ember or Scratch. We're in another place with, like, water-type-ish Pokemon. I might set this back to Scratch. Plus, it has more power points. I think the best places to use running, I had kind of forgotten about this, but the best place to run is actually in just the small corridors, not really in the big ones. I haven't played a Mystery Dungeon game in forever, so it's going to take a bit for me to get back used to this. But we can actually do something cool here. I can use Ember on this guy and hit from a corner. 27 damage, that's real good. Geopebbles! Throw Geopebbles at distant foes. First set them as the ammo, and then throw them by holding L and pressing R. You can hold 99 Geopebbles of sticks in the treasure bag. Throw the treasure bag by pressing select when you open it. It's actually pretty nice. We should have... I'm glad they told me that, because I definitely like being able to do that. Geopebbles are one form of throwing item. I think they only... They're not affected by pierce or long toss statuses. A weapon to be thrown. When thrown, it flies with the arc. To clear obstacles and strike the target. I don't think it does a whole lot of damage, but they definitely can be useful. We'll want to set that so that we can have a throwing item. Oh, this one's a big place. Okay. Whoop. Yep, that's why you don't want to run. Maybe I do want to keep Ember. The problem I have with Ember is that Ember's like... Well, let's see how much Scratch does. Not nearly as much. Yeah, we might want Ember. And my problem with Ember... Oh my goodness, my throat. What is happening? My voice is dying on me and we're not even that far in. It's been weird today. It's why my voices are... A lot of them are the same right now. Anyway, the problem I have with Ember is it only has 15 power points, which is not a lot. I guess I could use it until I run out. Just wait until this guy gets closer to us and go for the Ember on him. 39 critical, though. Just wait this out. This guy will come up here. Once he's here, we'll go for the... Not that. We'll go for the Ember. Yeah, I'm gonna use... Hold up. I'm gonna use this way too often. We'll set this back to scratch. I'm gonna use up all my Ember in like one first floor at this rate. No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna keep it at scratch. Ooh, Warp Seed. We can keep the seeds finally. So the Warp Seed, you'll be warped to a random tile on the same floor. If you throw it at an enemy, it'll be warped away instead. It's not usually a good idea to warp away from your partner because, as was mentioned by Chatot, if either one of us dies, we both die. Basically, like, we both are kicked out of the dungeon. So if you warp your friend away, you can't help them anymore. Or if you warp yourself away, you can't help anymore. So, it's usually not recommended to, yeah, it's not recommended usually to be away from your partner if you can avoid it. But if you send an enemy away, that's not as bad. Eat an apple or a gummy if you get hungry. If you get too hungry, you'll risk fainting before long. So keep an eye on your belly and the menu. We're at 90 right now, that's pretty good. We don't have any apples. Apples are the best way to fill up your hunger. Gummies are very useful too. 67p. I'll take it. I'm gonna fight this thing just because I want to get the experience. We're early game, so the enemies aren't too bad, and getting experience seems like the best option here. Unfortunately, Pip can't help us right now because he's doesn't have a move that hits at an angle, but that's fine. He'll get one eventually, I'm sure. An apple!
Okay, the apple. Eating apple or gummy fills your belly. Eat one if you're about to faint from hunger. To do so, run around to hit eat. I don't know if it tells us how much it fills. A food that someone fills the belly. I think it's a regular apple 50 or is it like 20? I don't remember. It's been too long since I played. Like I said, it's been too long since I played this one, so I don't fully remember. Let me check. Something's up with my Twitch feed again. Okay. Don't look like there's anything else here, so we can head to the stairs now, I think. Don't think we need the apple quite yet. Oh, hi, buddy. I'll let Pip handle this one. See, we can try to hit, but regular attack also doesn't hit from a distance, so... No, not from a distance, but from the side. We can only hit with Ember from a corner. Alright, let's go. Oh, the Shellow's here now. Experience. Free experience is free experience. Team members earn experience points by beating enemies, level up, Pokemon get HP, raise stats, and an impossible to move. We got another apple right here, and a Chingling picked up some money. I'd like that. We got lucky and spawned right in the room with the, yeah, with the stairs, but I really want to, explore the rest of this place. Sometimes it's better not to, I won't even deny that. But right now, we're in early game, and so we can explore things without too much fear. Because my my HP is getting a little lower now. I need to be a little careful about that, actually. If you want to get quickly to moves, I think you can double tap X and get the moves. Hey, level 8. Nice. We probably won't get another move since we just got one. But Pip might get one. Bubble! Not the strongest water type move, but could be good. Let's check what Bubble does. Um, we'll shift Bubble up 1, and then check the info. Inflicts damage on the target, even at a distance. It may reduce the target's movement speed. Nice. It's not very powerful. I think it's weaker than Pound. It's line of sight, which is different than what we have, so that's interesting. Ooh, whoa, dude, 43 damage? My goodness. Bubble's definitely gonna be his strongest move for a bit. Um, an important thing to note that is interesting, I can't show this off very easily, but you guys might have seen it a second ago with an enemy to the right here. Water types can walk on the water. You can see with that Shellos. As a not water type, we cannot do that. So we can't follow them there. But since Pip is in fact a water type, he actually can do that. But he won't usually. So seems like there's been a lot of lag on the stream side of things today. I don't know. Hmm. Like you hadn't said I'm disconnected, so I'm assuming I'm connected still, but it's not loading. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna reload my. I'm gonna refresh my stream so I can make sure it's running properly. I'm very paranoid about this, admittedly. Maybe too paranoid, but hey. Yeah, it looks like it's actually fine. It just wasn't, you know, loading for some reason. Okay, let's proceed. Drenched Bluff. To earn bonus experience points, a Pokemon must use its moves at least once while battling the enemy, not just a regular attack. Oh, you get bonus experience for doing that? Somehow I forgot about that fact. I can't say how I forgot about that, but I did. Use moves to unleash one of the... set a move, etc., etc. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know. There's an item in here. Let's go check out what it is. An Owen Berry. Those can definitely come in handy. Nothing here so far, so that's not bad. Just a second. I hit my... Okay, yeah, you guys can still hear me. I hit my mic, so I was a little concerned about that, because I hit my headphones. I'm using the D-pad to move around, but you can also click on it, I think. Can you? Yeah, you can also use the touchscreen. Ooh, Max Elixir! Fully restores a Pokemon's power points. That's very good to carry around with you. Fully restoring your power points is nuts, and it means you can go a little more freely with your moves. It also means I don't have to worry quite as much about using Ember if I want to. I still feel like Scratch is the better one to have set, honestly, but yeah. Okay, found the stairs. You'll find that in later dungeons I'll probably be more inclined to just run straight to the stairs if we find them. But in these earlier ones, I am definitely going to be exploring to my fullest potential because it's good to I like to fill up the whole map, and it's a good thing to do to get the experience and stuff. Speaking of which, there's some enemies coming if they want to. The Chingling's at least going to be coming over here. Nice. Ah, Amos. Okay, let's scratch you. Nice, we can take him out in a hit now. Okay. Although I think we were doing that with him before. How's our stomach doing, actually? 46, we're under 50. Let's eat an apple. Oh, we got a... Oh, that was a big apple we picked up. Big apples, give you more than the regular apples. And if you eat it at a full belly, you get a slightly bigger belly. I think it's just for the mission, though. Let's eat this and see how much it gives us. Yep, I was right, 50. Put us up to 96. So yeah, it's pretty good if you get to about half, you can eat a regular apple. I think Big Apple is a full stomach, so we can save that until we're super hungry. Alright, we're now halfway, a little over halfway, into this dungeon. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, it puts itself at great risk of fainting from further enemy attack. When this happens, just run away. That is a good idea, actually. Running away it is actually a valid strategy sometimes. Okay, Chingling, I'm gonna Ember you because you're dangerous with your Constrict ability. Don't do that again. So the problem is, as we just witnessed, that this guy had an ability that made that not actually do anything. Here's the issue with the intelligence of Pip slash just the intelligence that's been given to some of these to your ally. It will still use Buffle if it makes sense to if it will reach, it'll still use it, even though it won't do damage. So you have to manually tell them not to be stupid sometimes. Ooh, that's not an Oranberry, that's an Orenberry. A food item that deals damage. It also somewhat fills Pokemon's belly. It is a lookalike item for the Oranberry. Look out. There are lookalike items in this game for multiple of the different item types. Oranberry is just the start. Oh, come on, man. We're getting a lot of money out of this round, which is pretty nice. What are we at? 483. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't remember how expensive things get in this game, though. It's a lot of enemies picking up items. Some pretty nice items, actually. We have a Chingling behind us. Oh, Geopepple. Nice. Speaking of Geopepple, I don't have a. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Throw it. 10 damage. I thought so. It does. I think it. I think that's, yeah. I think it does like a set amount of 10 damage. The Geopepple does, which is honestly pretty nice in of itself. It's not a bad amount of damage. We have 2 floors left. Maybe just one if this is anything like the last thing we did. Give me that warp seed, please. Again, Chinglings are dangerous. Let me look at him. Use Ember. Getting low on scratches, too. Look, we do have a max elixir, but we also have to think about Pip's moves, so. Alright. We're getting close to the end of this one, though. Help your partner be a smart teammate by tweaking its IQ, skills, and tactics settings. Yeah, I know. I already went over those. I haven't gone over how to increase IQ, but that's partially because we haven't run into it. Throw a stun seed at an enemy to stun it, making it unable to act until it is attacked. Beware, eating it will stun you. It will, however, fill up your belly slightly, so if you're desperate, you can do that. Stun seed's very useful, especially for, well, honestly, boss fights and stuff. Some bosses, I think, are immune to it, but some are not, and those that are not makes it extremely useful. Ooh, Heal Seed's very nice to have as well. Heal Seed will heal any status problem you have. This is your heal all, so if you get like poisoned or something, you can heal it with that, or burned, which is something we've actually talked about. I'm pretty sure that will heal that. So those are very nice to have. I think for like some of the best. Oh, whoops! Oh, that's not good. I want to say some of the best stuff to have on you for bosses though are blast seeds, because blast seeds do like I want to say they do like 50 damage or something like that. They do an insane amount of damage. It's very worth it. And we have a little parade up here. Um, no, you idiot. I'll be saying that a lot. I already can tell. Ouch. Scratch. You can pound him too, you know. Just saying, I think you still have pounds left, man. Bubble is strong, but you keep missing, man. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. How much bubble do you have left now? 3. Well, we should be at the end here anyway, so we should be good. Drench Bluff 7s. Hey, I was right. Oh, look at that. This must be Spoink's Pearl. Let's hurry back with it. Thank you. That pearl must be propped on my head, you see. I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was just boinging and spoinging everywhere. That's why I covered in dings and bumps. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. But thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. Techno 47's team was rewarded with protein. You also received a calcium. You also received an iron. You were also given 2,000 P? Incredible! Oh, wow. 2,000 P? All this money is for us? Of course, of course. That's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. We're rich, Jacob 47. We got rich just like that. Well done, team. Now, hand that money over, if you please. Huh? Now, most of the money from jobs goes to the guildmaster, you see. And the team's share of the money comes out to this much. Huh? We only get to keep 200 P? That's awful. Well, that's the guild rule. You simply have to accept it. But do we get to keep the items? Because those items are pretty sick, honestly. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. Yeah! Suspiciously, three plates on open. I wonder if that's foreshadowing anything. I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed and now I'm getting sleepy. Yep, I'm off to bed. Good night, gang. Good night. Not a bad first day, I'd say. Listen, Decadent 47, wasn't today hectic? So much happened, but I'm relieved that our first job was a success. It was really upsetting how Wigglytuff's guild took most of the money. That's just the cost of training, I guess. We can't do anything about it. What made me really happy, though, was being thanked by Spoink. I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Let's try our best again tomorrow. Good night, Decadent 47. Chapter 3. The Scream. Suddenly, a horror movie. The next morning, I can't help it. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Uh, Good morning, Decadent 47. Would you like to save your adventure? Save and continue, save and return to top menu. We're gonna save and continue, but before we do that, I think this is a great place to BRB. I need to go grab myself a snack, honestly. I'm getting kinda hungry, so I'm gonna take a quick BRB. Let me jump over to that scene right now. And when we return, we will save and continue and see what this next day has for us. So I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about that, guys. Grab that snack. Let me really quickly let me get back to the right scene. Sorry about that. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me get the chat back up really quickly. Want to make sure I can read chat. And yeah, let's save and continue. Save completed. So on the top screen, it's interesting. We have sorry, for some reason I just blanked. On the top screen, we have a map of the entire region that we're around right now, which is interesting, and it's showing us where we are in this. So we're in the one with all the tents, it looks like. So I didn't get to go over everything because I was rudely interrupted by chat art. You can walk around without it being grid-based or turn-based. You can check things with the A button, like this. Get up already, Loudred. And if you hold down B, you still run around. I need to save it. I keep running into my bed though. You have to stay away from your bed. It's hard, but you can run around and it's fun. Um, you can check your items, see what you have in your inventory. We did get to keep those items, which is pretty nice. You can check the team, see how everybody's doing. We now have a team name, the Deku Gamers. Check the job list, but we don't have access to that yet. We have normal rank, and we need 100 to our next rank. Tells us our money as well, and we also have the ability to continue looking at this if we so desire. And we can look at game hints. This one is these are not for dungeons, so this is for like outside hints. It looks like, well, some of them will anyway. And what else? I think that's about it, honestly. Oh, if we hit the R button, we talk to Pip. Ah, good morning. Okay. We can basically do everything that we would normally do. We have protein that will fill the belly and permanently raises attack, calcium is special attack, and iron is defense. Okay. My stats are pretty decent, I would say. But mostly, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how I would go about it. Maybe, wow, that gave your special attack up a whole lot. Oh my goodness, that's why Bubble's doing so much damage. Um, huh. Who needs the defense? You're at 17. That's my IQ, you dummy. Which is clearly low. And I'm at 18 thanks to the item I have on. Then we'll give it to him for now. We'll give it to Pip for now. Can we use it? Or is it like... Yeah, it's a give item. Okay. Do we have to... I guess we have to be in the, Yeah, I guess you could trash items out here, but I think you have to be in the dungeon to use them, I guess. Okay, I didn't remember that, but that's fine. We can do that. You just remember to use those when we get into a dungeon. And 3 smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! That's how the day began. Oh, you two. Still wandering around lost, it seems. Well, come with me. Well, no, I was explore. Why won't you let me have fun? Let me explore. Come on, Chatot. Stop being a jerk. Sorry, I just got a message, so I'm just checking that real quick. Give me a quick second. Um, okay. Alright, sorry about that. Wanted to check that real quick. Huh? Last time we did a job, it was on the boat on the other side. Correct. Today we'll have you do a job that's on this side. How is it different from the boat on the other side? Take a closer look. Oh, look, Techno47. There are posters up here that show a variety of Pokémon. Wow, they all look pretty cool. Are they famous explorers? Who are these Pokemon, Chatot? The Pokemon posted here are outlaws. They're all shady characters, and they're wanted for committing crimes. Oh no, they're outlaws? Correct. So there are bounties on their heads. In other words, there is a cash reward if you capture one. There are so many aggressive Pokemon around these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the problem. Wait, you're telling us to go catch these outlaws? You can't be serious, that's not possible. Hehehe, just joking. The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. Some of these Pokemon are completely wicked through and through, but there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves. So you've got evil to naughty, and everything in between. So I'm sure we can avoid giving you a job catching a super bad Pokemon. Hehehe. So look over these posters and pick a Pokemon that looks weak enough for you to bring to justice. You say some are weak, but they're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. It's all part of your training. You'll walk through it, I'm sure. But I suppose you do need to be prepared to confront a tough opponent, so I'll have someone give you a tour of the facilities. Hey, Bidoof! Bidoof! Yep, yep. You called? Ah, Bidoof. These are the new recruits that just joined us. Take them and show them around the town. Yes, sir, by golly, I'll do just that. Yip, yip. This is Bidoof. He's one of your fellow apprentices. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoof has to say and follow his orders. Off you go. Aw, shucks, I'm overjoyed. Why is that? I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I might explode with happiness. Before you all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Well, I'd best show you around. Come with me, please. First things first. Here we have Krogunk. And but to tell the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's a mystery to me, yip yip. Over this way is the mess hall. And if you look all the way over there, you'll find the crew rooms. And this here leads to the Guildmaster chambers. Next, I'll guide you both around places outside the guild. Sorry, my voice is giving out, and it's giving him the wrong one. Remedy the situation with water, hopefully. Now you can make a record of your adventure at that watering hole. Usually you make a record of your adventure by going to the Bendy Guild, yip yip. Seems you can make a record of your adventure over there too. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure frequently. By golly, it is. This is the main square for local Pokemon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. That over there is the Dust School Bank. We can save our money there. And that over there is the Electivire shop, Link shop. That's where you can do things like link moves together, but it looks like an Electivire isn't here today. Here we have the Kecleon Market. You can buy and sell items. And there's Kangaskhan Storage. Items stored here will never be lost. If you have precious items that you can't afford to lose, store them here before you go on an adventure. And those are the basic places that exploration teams visit. And that should do it. You sure know a lot, yes sirree, and that's good to know. Alright then, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand in selecting the right outlaw for you. Thank you, Bidoof. You've been really nice. Golly, you're embarrassing me. Oh, shucks. I'll be waiting at the guild's underground floor for you. Something about Bidoof kind of strikes me as a bit country. Okay, let's go. I'd like to see what kind of items are available. Let's go to the Kecleon Market. Before you head back, a visit to Kecleon Market is a must. I can walk around, look at these things, run like a nut. There's a notice posted here. Something's written on it. Marak Dojo has collapsed, but it will rise from the rubble again. Yes, the dojo will be resurrected to its former glory. Marak Dojo Sensei. Eek! Oh my gosh, the new guild recruits! Delighted to meet you. You can get all sorts of things here. It's quite convenient. Do build a stock of items that will aid your explorations. Hey, 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 you there! You're the new rookies at the guild, aren't you? Hey, hey, my name's Corfish. I'm an apprentice that really does the guild too, hey, hey. If you don't know what's going on or whatever, you come and ask me. You got that, hey, hey? We're a two-member exploration team. We're C-Dot and Pidgey. Our name is C-Digi. Combines our names, so remember it. Exploration teams gather from all over. Our own team, CG, I guess it's probably more accurate, is one of them. Well, let's save our money first. I guess we need to go to the market before we put any away. Our exploration team is called Team Tasty. That cool name was thought up by my partner Wimple next to me. What do you think? Cool name, am I right? I think he came up with it for a different reason. Excuse me? Why did I pick the name Team Tasty? Well, I think that's how my partner will think of me eventually. Yeesh. Yeah, that's what I guessed. Um, it's usually a good idea to put most, if not all, of your money away into the bank before you go on an adventure. But first, we need to go shopping. Let's see. Ooh, I almost forgot about the Zaptu shop. That one, I remember that one being important. Let's see what we got. We got my favorite things, darlings? Well, do I ever have an eye for sparklies? I keep telling my partner that we should seek out flashy baubles and glamorous glitz, but Shepard always reacts coolly to my suggestions. But she seems not to hear, or she just won't listen. Ugh, it's aggravating. We're Team Ebony. We've traveled and explored all over. Yo! Are you two the new apprentices at the guild? And hello, the name's Vigorous. I'm no good at sitting still. I'm always bursting with energy. Great to meet ya. Can we go over here? I'm curious. Treasure Town to the right. Just a spot to hang out here. Nice. Seems like a nice place. Hello there. Welcome to Kangaskhan Storage. I can store items that you found in dungeons or that you bought from shops. If you faint in a dungeon, some of your items will be lost, but anything that you have put in my storage will be safe. I keep watch over the storage space, so anything you leave here won't ever disappear. If you have any items that you can't bear to lose, be sure to leave them with me. Anything else, dear? Let's store. What would you like to store? You can use L to choose more than one item, or R and L to select everything. Okay, we want to keep our pebbles on us. Do we want to keep our big apple? I think saving the big apple would be better, honestly. But I don't know. We don't need the orange berry, so we could definitely put that away. There actually is a good idea. It actually is a good idea to just save one of these. I was going to use them, but I remember now in hindsight that like it's probably better to put them away, actually. Let's see. We have two orange berries. That's not bad. We don't have any other regular apples. I think keeping a big apple would be a good idea. Do I want to bring my max elixir with me? I'm gonna have to go with probably not. Whoopsies could be good. We do have a set limit on how much we can put inside of storage right now. As you can see right there, we can only hold 64 things in Kangaskhan storage. We want to hold on to these, one the pebbles, one that, keep the orange, keep the heal seed. I guess we might not need both warp seeds though. Okay, let's put that away. Let's put these away, let's store all of this. I'll put those items you chose in storage, okay? Okay, stored away, you can count on me, honey. Anything else, dear? Thanks, sweetie, come again. Now if we look at our items, we've got more room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's over half used up. I don't know. Is there anything else I would want to put it back? 2 orange berries is a good plan. A stun seed, a warp seed. Could come in handy. Maybe the warp seed. Maybe we don't need any warp seeds. I don't know. Warp seed could be useful, but I'd like to have at least half of my bag opened. Personal opinion. Okay. No, Kecleon shop. There are two Kecleon shops. The green one is items, and the purple one. Are you TMs? Is that what you do? Orbs and TMs. Okay. Welcome to Kecleon Wares, where you can find orbs and TMs. You can sell everything. We can ask for info. Pokemon moves. Past ultimate power. Smash walls. Fly. So many moves, all dynamic, each elegant in its own way. And some moves, obscure and rare, are simply beautiful. We sell many moves daily. They can be learned using our technical machines, or TMs for short. You see, isn't it exciting? It's the stuff of dreams. Why, it gets me so excited that I've taken on a rosy hue. I do hope you will shop at our market. Visit my elder brother and me. May I assist you in any other way? Ah, very well. Take a look at my merchandise, all chosen with pride. So, the important thing to note here, for one, is that we are not rich enough to buy Giga Drain, and neither of us could use it anyway. Giga Drain's a grass-type move. But what he was talking about with his rares. I believe the rares change daily. That's why you said that they're picked daily. I think every time a day goes by, what they're selling, what the Kecleon brothers sell, changes. So we have the Drought Orb, causes liquids to dry up, the Rainy Orb, and two Rainy Orbs. We can check it out, actually. We haven't seen Orbs yet. Orbs are very useful, too. Very important. This changes it. This makes it rain, basically. And rain, the weather turns rainy, which boosts the power of water-type moves and weakens fire-type moves. It's okay, I guess. Could be good for, Pip, really bad for us, though. An item that drains any liquid, such as water or lava, from the dungeon floor. That's interesting. I don't remember that one. Okay, I'm not going to spend $150 on it, but that's not bad. Ah, very well. What do you wish to sell? Wow, we could get some good cash out of these things. We don't have a lot of stuff that sells for too much at the moment. I think we put our stuff that would sell for more away. Okay, now. Mr. Kecleon. Ah, little Marl and Azul. Welcome, my young friends. Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Marl and Azul bought an apple at Kecleon Market. Thank you, Mrs. Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately their poor mother has fallen sick, so the youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable, though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge. Mrs. Kecleon! Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush? There was an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Oh, yes, that, young friends, is a gift from me and my brother. Please share it among yourselves and do enjoy. Really? Yay, thank you, Mr. Kecleon and Mr. Kecleon. Oh, not to worry, my friends. Do take care on your way home. Lots of music notes being used in this game. Ouch. Oh, we're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Techno 47 gave the apple back to Azul, but then suddenly... Huh? What was that? Dizzy? Or am I... Help! What was that? I'm sure I heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout come from you? Is something the matter? Hey, Azul! What's going on? Hurry home. Yep, I'm coming. Wait up! Are you alright? Yep. We're done with our shopping. Now we gotta look for an item we've lost. Let's get going. Yep, I'm coming. Huh. Those little guys are cute. Oh, and what's the matter, Techno 47? Huh? Did I shout for help just then? No, I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Kecleon Brothers, did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anything odd either. Sounds like the Kecleon Brothers didn't hear anything odd either. You must have imagined it, Techno 47. No, I'm positive I didn't imagine it. I definitely heard it. That shout that I heard. Help! There's no mistaking it. That was Azul's scream. Are you daydreaming? Let's move it, Techno 47. Not yet, we have to talk to the green Kecleon brother. Welcome to the Kecleon shop. We, the Killian brothers, have a passion for selling items. Items are useful to your dungeon adventures. Use items with imagination and invent new uses for them. Ah, yes, if the shop sells out, we'll always have new things to sell the next day. So spend time in dungeons until we restock. Visit us when you return. Ah, yes, you can find our Kecleon markets far and wide, even in dungeons. Visit us everywhere. May I help you with anything else? Very well, feel free to examine my merchandise. You can use L to select more than one item. Oh my goodness, he's selling a gummy. So you can get some Geo Pebbles for 125. You're selling rocks for $125? I'm not sure getting 5 rocks is even worth that. I could pick that up off the ground. The apple, however, would be nice. I can put my big apple away if I grab an apple, so. 25 gold's not too bad either. You have a bunch of orange berries as well. We have 2 orange berries, I think. I don't know if we need to buy extras at the moment. I guess we have the gold for it. Excuse me, not gold. I can grab one and put it in storage, so we always have one in storage. That's not a bad idea. We'll grab one. And then I want to show off the gummy. I can't buy it, but I can look at the info. A food item that permanently raises the IQ of a team member. Ground-type Pokemon like it the most. That's right. You've been probably wondering, for those of you who haven't played yet, before, how we get our IQ up. It's the gummies. Gummies get your IQ up. Unfortunately, we haven't run into any gummies. But yeah, gummies get your IQ up. But the different color gummies will do better depending on who the person are. I think you can eat gummies no matter who you are, like no matter what type you are. But you'll have more effect if you. It will be more effective if you use the gummy that a Pokemon type likes. You'll get a higher IQ from it. You can find them in dungeons. They can be rare. They can also kind of not be rare. It really depends on the gummy. Alright. What's going on here? Oh. What's going on here there? Yay! Thank you. Please. It's nothing. What's going on? Oh, hi. Some time ago we lost an item that's pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along, and he says he may have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. We're so happy about this. Yay! That's great for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy. Oh, please. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. Let us be on our way to begin our search. Yep. Yep. Wrong voice for Meryl, but in my defense they look similar. Whoops, excuse me. Oh, it's happening again? Ugh, what is this? That Drowsy sure is a nice Pokemon, isn't he? I'm impressed. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. Another dizzy spell. Which is... If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! Well, that was more than just a scream. That was a vision. What was that? It would be nice if those little guys found their items soon. Huh? What's the matter, Techno47? You're looking awfully grim. Hmm? You want to tell me something? What? You had a dizzy spell? Then you saw a Zerl being threatened by Drowsy? So you want to go through a Zerl right away? It's an emergency? Well, what you described does sound like an emergency, but... Well, it's not like I don't trust you, Duggan47, but I just can't believe it. After all, Drowsy seemed to be a silly nice Pokemon, didn't he? I watched the 3 of them go off earlier. They looked like they were having a good time, didn't they? You're probably just tired, Duggan47. Maybe that's why you just had that bad daydream. Was that it? Just a bad daydream? But come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. Anyway, we're only apprentices. We can't just go do whatever we want. Sure, it's worrying, but we have to concentrate on our guild work for now. Let's get ourselves ready to explore, then we should find Bidoof. Bidoof's supposed to be waiting for us on the guild's upper underground floor. Let's go check out. Let's go, Techno47. Kept the regular apple, right? Yeah, okay, good idea. I was like, I was panicking in the cutscene. I was like, did I grab the right apple? Welcome to the Duskull Bank. How may I help you? How much do you want to deposit? Everything. 608p. It will rest here in peace forever if you wish. Your bank balance is 608p. How may I serve you? I look forward to your next visit. the I usually like to put all my money away. You can actually run into Kecleon store when you're out adventuring, but and so it could be a good idea to bring some money with you. But I personally like to just go leave all my money in the bank so I don't lose it. That's my preference. Alright, this is a good opportunity to do a quick check, make sure everything's running properly. Looking good over here. Excellent. Alright, let's go. Meet up with Bidoof. Actually, let's save the game. We've made some good progress. Nope, that was the don't save button. There we go, that's the save button. Yeah, we're still kind of in tutorial mode, believe it or not, even after all of that. Wigglytuff's Guild 10 rules for exploration teams. 1. Don't shark work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smiles go for miles. 4. Once you put a job on your team's list, then use take job. That step can't be missed. 5. Restock your supplies and rations before heading out on explorations. 6. Before you explore, try to think about the moves you should link. 7. While exploring, don't panic. Stay cool and calm and never manic. 8. Helping all Pokemon in need is an explorer's duty indeed. 9. Do lots of jobs. That's truly the key. You'll reach gold rank. Just wait and see. 10. The money you earn is shared with the guild. That's the way our friendship will build. Why did we suddenly start going rhyming? I feel like that wasn't rhyming the entire time. Maybe it was and I missed it? Roaring isn't for us. We're Team Glee. We're the exploration team that delivers happiness. So many Pokemon in need. Just look at those birds. We have to help them. Hey, Deccan 47. Today they didn't want us to take any jobs from the job bulletin board. We're supposed to check the jobs in the outlaw notice board, right? If we're ready for the job, we're supposed to tell Bidoof by the outlaw notice board. I know, I just wanted to see what would happen if I checked it. All sorts of information is written here. The Exploration Team Federation, what's written here? You know what, let's go through this. Let's see what some of this is. What's the Exploration Team Federation? Answer. The Pokémon Exploration Team Federation is a mysterious organization to which all excellent explorers belong. The Federation collects dues from guilds nationwide for producing items and badges used by exploration teams. The Federation also operates a number of services for explorers. It's an indispensable organization for explorers. To put it simply, it's an incredibly great organization. That is all. What's written here? This part is reserved for useful notices, hints, tips, advice, and so on. That is all. How do I know what to do? If you're not sure what to do, try looking up some hints. To get some hints, press X to access the menu, then find them under others. The hints will give you lots of useful and give you all sorts of useful information for your explorations. So if you're stuck, look up some hints. That is all. How do I start a job? How do I start a job? If you've already put the job on your job list, you just use the take job option. If you see a job on the job bulletin board or the outlaw notice board that you want to do, you have to do two things. First, choose a job from the board to add it to your job list. Second, select it from your job list, then use the take job option. Exploration teams should take care of jobs they've added to the list as soon as possible. Now go, quit reading this and explore. That is all. What's the Explorer rank? The Explorer rank indicates your standing within the Pokemon Exploration Team Federation. An Exploration team gains rank points for completing jobs. Upon earning set amounts of points, the team goes up in rank. A team gets a new Explorer badge when it goes up in rank. But that's not all. You'll discover more benefits as you rank up. Finally, you'll notice that there is a footprint imprinted on the back of the badge. That doubles as a security pass for the guild. It lets you enter and exit the guild whenever you want. Did you know that? Those who are first starting out should work toward the bronze rank. That is all. Is eating gummies a good thing to do? Yes, of course you should eat gummies. It boosts your IQ. When your IQ goes up, you'll gain IQ skills that help while exploring. That's why you shouldn't hesitate to eat gummies. Eat as much as you want. Specific types of Pokemon have a different favorite gummy. If a Pokemon eats its favorite, its IQ goes up much faster. It's great to eat lots of gummies, and it's best to eat lots of your favorite kind of gummies. That is all. How do I talk to my partner? What? Your partner's right next to you, but you can't chat? Be brave and talk to your partner. Your friend will understand what's on your mind. Press R to talk to your partner. Your partner will never ignore you. Talk to your partner, especially if you're not sure what to do next. Press R to strike up a conversation. Your partner is sure to have useful advice for you. That is all. What are types? Pokemon are categorized by types such as fire, water, and grass. Many Pokemon even have two types. The amount of damage that an attacking Pokemon does with its move is related to the move's type and the defending Pokemon's type. For example, a fire-type Pokemon is weak against water-type moves, and a water-type Pokemon will be weak to electric moves. Learn how all the types of Pokemon and moves match up so you can battle effectively. That's you, the exploration team, reading this. That is all. Okay, they actually had some fun with some of those. The name's Krogunk. Nice to meet you, rookies. Alright, time to buck up and work hard. Oh? Hungry already? But it's not dinner yet. I'll ring for everyone when dinner is served. Until then, you should keep up your training. Just walking around and talking to people. You should. Did Peters give you the tour of the premises? Very well. Then I want you to examine the outlaw notice board. Choose a weak criminal or two. That should be suitable for you. I can trust you with that, I'm sure. Check out the other rooms this way, too, actually. The book? Something is written here. It's in Flora's diary. Should we sneak a peek? Let's not. That's rude. Bidoo's diary. Still rude. But maybe we'll take a peek at some point just for kicks. Then we can also find ours so we can save here. Big Dog's really tough. How do you like living in the guild? Is it fun? Friendly friends? Go out and work hard for us. Aye aye, Captain Wigglytuff. Guess there's nothing left to do but talk to Bidoof. Let me get a quick drink and then we'll see what he has to say. Huh? Are you folks all set and ready for some exploring? Not quite yet, actually. There's one more thing I want to do. Not yet, huh? Just give me a holler when you're ready to go. Then we'll all have a gander at the outlaw notice board. Pick out a suitable outlaw for you. Before we do that, what do you guys say? We have to do our guild chores. Once we're ready to head out on an adventure, let's go talk to Bidoof. Bidoof's supposed to be waiting for us in the guild's upper floor. Let's see, we got two on the heels. Yep, we should be ready. Oh, yes, sir, we reckon you all are ready. Then let's pick ourselves a lawbreaker for you to find. Well, you've got your pick of this side bunch of characters. Let's see, what should we pick? Ahem. As your mentor, how about I do the choosing? Don't choose anyone too scary. Yes, sirree, I hear you. Let's see, eeny, meeny. Stand clear, updating listings. Stand clear, updating listings. What's that? What's happening? Oh, the data's getting updated. It's being updated. Yikes, did you see that? The panel flipped over. What's going on here? The outlaw notice board and the job bulletin board are set up on following panels. While the panel is flipped over, a Pokemon named Dugtrio swaps out the old jobs with new ones. Dugtrio? You don't know what a Dugtrio is? Updating data is Dugtrio's duty. He tunnels his way to our guild. Next, he flips over the panel and updates the data. This duty doesn't get noticed much, but it's very important, yep. That's why Dugtrio takes such great pride in the duty he does. Uh-huh. Oh, is that so? Update completed, stand clear. Update completed, stand clear. Oh, looks like he's done. Yes, sirree, the data is updated. The list of outlaws has been refreshed, so let's pick one. Huh? What's ailing you? Why are you shivering all of a sudden? It's not cold here, after all. Oh, look at this deck in 47. At the top, on the left. It's Drowsy! He's a wanted criminal! We have to get moving. Azul will be in danger! Now, what's going on? Where are y'all off to? Look, there's Mel. Mel, what's the matter? Where are Azul and Drowsy? Yes, about them. After we all left, we went looking for a lost item together, but I wound up all alone when Mr. Drowsy went somewhere with Azul. I called and called, but they didn't come back. I got scared. So which way did they go? That way. You think Drowsy and Azrael went in this direction? Yes. Oh, Deacon 47. The Drowsy and Azrael you saw in your dream. You were saying you saw them in a mountainous place, right? I get the feeling that they're up ahead here. Let's get going, Deacon 47. Well, at least you'll believe in my dreams now. Mount Bristle, Floor 1. Wow, we found the stairs immediately. Wow, okay. See, there's an item here. Get some more Geo Pebbles. Like I said, I can pick them up off the ground for free. Why would I spend $150 for them? Oh, a Dodrio, eh? Come on, baby. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Quick Attack has range. Interesting. Looks like we're facing a lot of flying types here. Wow. These guys hurt. Okay, I'm gonna have to be more careful then. It looks like we've actually gotten to the dangerous section here. Wow, this floor was small? Oh my goodness. You take this one, okay, bud? Thanks, you're a peach. There we go, buddy. Time to head back down. Take this moment to show off. If you hold A and B, as I said before, it will heal you. But it's not usable. I think it's not usable to enemies nearby. Ooh, Pip grew to level 9. Good job, Pip. That should be good enough. We can move to the next floor now. It does take up a lot of your stomach, though, so you gotta be careful using the heal like that, because it does use up your stomach quite a bit. Thankfully, we have a good amount of... Not good amount. Well, we do have a good amount of stomach left, but we also have, an apple with us. It's always good to carry an apple with you, just in case. Oh, gosh. Um... When that green smoke shows up, that means they're scared and they will not attack you anymore, they will just run away. Which is very lucky for us, because that guy was hitting hard. I should have bought more on berries. I didn't realize these guys were going to be this tough. Pip, this one's on you, bud. No, now is the time to bubble, you idiot. Dude, bubble. Oh my goodness, man. Are you nuts? Are you... Are you just... Thank you! It's quite effective with the Geodude. Why would you not have done that in the first place? Ah... What seed we got here? Stun seed. Okay, that could be good. Might need to use some more items here. I could really use another Owenberry if we could find another one on the ground. That would be real nice. These enemies are tough. Which means it would probably be wise to just move on if we can. But I want to see if we can get experience so they won't be quite as tough. I'll handle this one a little. As long as he doesn't have a rock type move, I'm good. But if he has a rock or a ground type move, I'm in trouble. Oh boy. Let's Ember you. I'm actually not sure it's worth to... No, don't you... Now you're using Bubble. Now you're using Bubble. Stupid. Pip, what the... What are you... What is wrong with you? Get used to that, by the way. The intelligence on the characters is not always super good. Your allies can be very dumb. Oh, hi, how's it going? Um, well, I've done all I can. You're up. I'll help by tossing a rock at his face. Why aren't you using Bubble now? Oh my goodness. How much Bubble do you even have left at this point? Oh, good. Practically none. Should have bought that Max Elixir after all. Nope, that's not the right button. Sorry, I'm getting my buttons mixed up. Scratch. And I missed. Only on floor 2 and you've used up all your bubbles. An apple? I could use that. Are you the Starly that picked up an apple? Give me. It was not the Starly that picked up an apple. We're gonna have to eat our apple pretty soon, though. Thankfully, though, if we can get that other one, we won't be down an apple. How many of those do I have? I have 9 left. I should be careful with using them now. We should be able to take him out with a scratch, though. There we go. Nice hit. That time I'll give you a nice hit on. You didn't use it on Geodude. Well, he was coming and you would have killed him in one hit, but hey, whatever. Using it on people that are weak to it is the smart person's idea. Oh, a heal seed. Not bad, not bad. Nope. Starting with an apple and a whoop seed. Okay, how are we doing on space? We're doing okay with space. What's my hunger at? 52. We may as well just have the apple now. It's a bit of a waste, but it's only a waste of 2 points, so... Thank goodness he missed. Quick attack hooks, I'll tell you what. Okay. Well, I want to go back now. Oh, Dodrio. Oh, Dodrio. Dodrio was dangerous last time. I'm a little concerned with fighting a Dodrio, actually. I don't know, that last one was tough. Ooh, I can deal with that, though. Hello. Yep, it's Spinarak, right? I know my Pokemon, more or less. Fourth floor of Mount Bristle, we're doing okay. We had to use an Arm Berry, but it could be going worse. Stun Seed. Let me double check how everything is going. Looking good out here. Looking good here. Alrighty. Let's get back to it then. It's the first time they've put us in a dungeon that's actually dangerous. Oh my, that's... That ain't gonna be good, I can tell that. Hit him with the Geopebble. Do we go for... Is this a good stun seed opportunity? We have 3 of them. I'm a little concerned. Let's throw it. There we go, we got him petrified. Now let's go for the Amber. Obviously it did take out his petrification, but... I think it was... I don't know if that was actually worth it since I got rid of his petrification immediately. But whatever. Pip, no, you... Okay. I'll do better now. Did you get another water move because you're using most of your... Nope, okay. Good, glad to hear it. Taking up 47, grew to level 10. We have Smokescreen now. Smokescreen could be pretty good. It's a, and it does lower accuracy, and... Ooh, wait there. Is that like... Escapist. The Pokemon has the power to let rescue targets escape a dungeon. This is an essential IQ skill for exploration teams. Team members must always be ready to use the skill so it can't be turned off. Interesting. Let me see. What was it? So, can I tell anybody to wait there? Yeah, I can. Wait there is a nice one because it means that the Pokemon will not move when you tell someone to wait. So if you need somebody to stop moving around, if you need if you need your partner to stop moving around, or in our case Pip, we can be like, dude, just stop moving. Okay. Right, I wanted to look at Smoke Screen. So it gives the Whiffle status condition, which Pokemon's accuracy with moves and attacks is reduced to the lowest level, so they rarely hit. Even moves that usually will always connect may miss their target. The stats last a certain number of turns. Not bad. It has a huge hit ratio, but no damage, and the enemy in front, but it can cut corners. It could be, again, that would be really nice. Could be useful here, to be honest. These enemies hit pretty hard. If we went to another Night Arena, I might do that. What's our belly looking at? Only 80. We're good. We still got it. We'll be fine. Starly? The Night Arena instead. Thank you for the miss. Let's give it a shot. Let's use Smokescreen. Ah, good. You took him out when I got the Smokescreen off. Very, very nicely done. Why can't you do that when I don't do stuff? Huh. Either way, at least he was useful. Oh, hi. How's it going? We'll Smokescreen you now because I'm the only one you can hit, and then I'm going to also go for Ember because that's not affected by your growling. I don't think there's gonna be anything down here, but you never know. There's not. Let's run. There's a there is a there's an IQ thing we don't have yet that's actually very useful if you don't want your allies to keep attacking things randomly. See, we're on floor 5. We're making good progress. I'm a bit concerned about our power points on Pip, but otherwise we're doing good. Ooh, another apple. Nice. Get him, hit him, hit him. Probably won't. I'll do it. No, I missed. Oh, you did handle him. Nice. Luckily, if you miss, you can just grab it off the ground. What kind of apple we got? A big apple. Okay, that'll be going in storage more than likely. Sit back up here really quickly. I want to get this on the map because I can kind of tell where it's going. Then we'll head down. Dead end, everybody. Dead end. Still, I like completing the map, so I'll take it. Alright, we've got the way out. That's very good. We have, oh no, you get this. I'll toss a pebble at him. Man, I bet you're wishing you had saved some of your bubbles now, aren't you? Does he have any bubble left? Nope, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, hi. He's gonna just run away from us now. Ooh, an Oranberry, hopefully. Could be a look-alike. Got my Oranberry back, and a Hollow. Okay, what's that do? Do I toss that at people? A weapon that item that hurls the target forward towards an enemy Pokemon to inflict damage. Effective on the enemy in front. That's pretty nice. It's not bad. Right, we got Spinarak coming up, and a Nidorino. Okay. Gonna grab myself an Ember on you. No, I didn't mean to press that button. Okay, he just regularly attacked us. So let's go for Smokescreen. And an attack. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Smokescreen is going to be very useful to us. You're just going to fight that guy. Okay. At least you handled it with relative ease. Stand here and just kind of heal for a minute. Oh, belly got low. Whoops, I didn't pay attention. Let's apple. And that's almost full belly. We do have a big apple in case things get really bad. Just a second, guys. Looks like this is glitched again. Excellent. That's what I wanted in life. Thank you. Let me refresh my stream again. This floor is big. Not the floor, but this room. There we go. That's what I was looking for. This room is big. That's weird. Okay. Oh right, quick attack. I don't know how I keep forgetting about quick attack. You know what? You're getting pretty low. Let me tell you to start using IQ. Let's go for this and get rid of the exclusive move for you. So tag, so you're using your regular attack too, because you're running low on all of your attacks. We got a blast seed. Use the blast seed to breathe fire at the target in front of you. You could also throw it, but it's a little riskier because they can catch it. Sticks. Sticks do a little more damage than Geo Pebbles, if I remember correctly, but they have the downside of only going straight. So they don't get to be, they don't go in a knock. A weapon to be hurled. When hurled, it flies in a straight line to inflict damage on any Pokemon it hits. Useful, but, you know, you have to be in a direct line instead of being able to do it arced, so. For instance, not that one, this one. 9 damage, that was actually less. Maybe it does less damage then, I don't know. What do I know? Clearly not as much as I thought. The Ember, that's not great. Here, you deal with this. I'll toss a rock at its face. Go, go! Piplup, go! You can do it! We believe in you! Bubble's out of power points. Please stop trying to use it. Okay. You're not an exclusive move user anymore. I think I got rid of that on you, didn't I? Yes, why aren't you punching him in the face? Bubble is out of power points. You still have Pound. You know what? Well, if I switch it off, I'll forget to switch it on. I know myself. I could give him Growl, but that's not going to help him. He's just going to growl every 5 seconds. It's really not going to help us. Right. Drought Orb, we already read about, actually. Come on. Ugh. Smoke screen. There we go. Get some more Geopebble, not bad. Pebble can't be used, so stop trying to use it. How am I doing on Scratch? I'm almost out of Scratch. Oof. We're at floor 6. Maybe we'll get lucky? And be almost done? I'm not sure if we will be, because the last... hi, how's it going? That was not what I was trying to do. I'm hoping we can get lucky here, because last time it, well, if one, I hope it gives us a power point back, but I'm hoping we get lucky because it's not, if it's too many more floors, we'll be in trouble. Water spot. Water Sport changes the dungeon floor status to Water Sport. A floor under the influence of Water Sport halves the power of all fire types. Gee, that'll be useful. It always hits, and it's water or the weird. We're losing that immediately. Huh. We're getting rid of that. I don't need you messing with me like that. You have 2 pounds left until you're done, so this is going to be interesting. This is one of the downsides to doing everything on the floor because you will be using a lot of your moves to take out the Pokemon, but on the bright side, you get a good amount of experience out of it. Hey, I leveled up now. Keep accidentally hitting, just singularly hitting B instead of hitting it, instead of holding it down. Okay, floor 7. Hopefully this thing isn't too much bigger than 7 floors. I know the last one was 7 exactly, I think, so. Got the Warp Orb. An item that warps a distant Pokemon to a different spot on the floor. That's not bad, honestly. We do have a full inventory now, though, so if we find any new items, we'll have to decide what we want to keep. Let's switch targets here. How are you doing, buddy? Punch him. Pound is an option. Okay, we're super low on power points. It might be time to just... Oh, no. Great, now I'm slowed. Means like they get like 2 turns for every one of my turn now. We might want to just start running to the door, running to the exit. With Pip being unable to do much useful at this point. And these enemies still hitting pretty hard. Let's see, I don't see anything else. There's nowhere else we're going to probably be able to go. We'll just leave. Like I said, when we get into further things, I'll start probably just leaving. Alright. Well, what items do we have here? Well, there's a Max Elixir. I would love to have that. A Sleep Seed. Okay. Heal Seed's good. Warp Seed's alright. Blast Seed is very nice. What's my hunger at? Not enough to want to use the Big Apple. Godless Liquid Drop is an interesting concept, actually. Throw a sleep seed at an enemy to put it to sleep for a while. Don't eat it, or else you will fall asleep. You can... That was me tossing the seed just because I didn't want it. Ooh, the roll call orb. We want that. That orb is good. We want that orb. What do I want to get rid of for this orb? Because it is very useful. Sleep? Question. Just getting hit probably... It lasts a certain number of turns, and it doesn't say that you'll wake up immediately. I know it's the stun. Gets petrified until an attack or move used on it. I think sleep is better than the stun, so we could just swap this because the roll call orb is very good because a warping item that draws all team members to you. So if you lose a team member somehow, because trust me, random stuff like that can happen, you can just call them back. It's very useful. And a missed. Excellent. Oh no. This is useful, but I think we need it now more than anything. Do I take it or does Pip? That's the question. No, that's not the button I wanted to press. Pip really doesn't have anything left. I have a few. Here, I'll let Pip have it. Is the floor's exit? I still would like to try to get some stuff, but... Oh, there's some money here. That could be useful. Here, Pip, you have the power points now. Oh, you got poisoned. Poison's annoying. Um, if only you had a range move you could have used on him and not gotten hit by poison point. Poison is going to be dealing a little bit of damage as we walk. Sleep seed. I was hoping for heal seed. Just gonna let Pip do the fighting for now. Doubtful there's much of use up there, and I can't hold any more items anyway, so we'll go to the exit now, especially since Pip is poisoned. Poison will leave once you've moved on to the next floor, so once we've done that, we will no longer be poisoned. Dude, you have bubble back! Use bubble, man! Come on! Stop using... Okay. Or don't. I have enough for another ember. Maybe I should stop him from using pound. Okay, what floor? We're on floor 9? Oh, goodness. Okay. So why you usually want to come in with a pretty empty bag. I don't think I did the best at that, I'll admit. Whoopsie, I'm okay with that. Whoopsie's not bad, I just don't think it's quite as useful, because the enemy will be warped, and he could come back, and it could just be warped to the same room. It really depends on your luck. Which, we all know I'm not exactly the best, the luckiest guy in the world. Why are you now using your regular attack, when I have given you your power points back? Just give me the Geo Pebbles. Sure, keep using the regular attack, man. That'll work. That'll show him. I'm not gonna risk it. We're gonna on-bury ourselves. Yeah, like I said, on-bury is really good. It heals a lot more than it did in the than it does in the usual game. Fine. Pull out the Emperor. Stop hitting him regularly! You have power points to one-shot him! Okay. Check IQ is a good thing to do for this guy. He seems kind of dumb. I like using the regular attack myself if they're almost dead. Why are you using it though when you know they aren't? Like, come on, man. Oh boy. Come on, buddy. You up. Do something. Something besides that would have been good. That's on me. I didn't specify that you should have used bubble. Not that you ever do when I tell you to. No, that's not what I wanted to... Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll deal with this. There, I have no embers left, so... You're up. Maybe try hitting. You ever think that might be a good idea? Don't worry, I understand the pain. I never hit either. Come on, let's find some stairs to get you unpoisoned. It's not really that dangerous. You deal with that, okay? I'm just gonna go around the back. I'm not gonna do that. You're almost dead. It's gotta be up here. Please be the end. Mount Bristle Peak, thank goodness. Uh-oh. It's a dead end. Excuse me, Mr. Drowsy. Where is my lost item? Could you show me where the item is now? Sorry, kiddo. Your lost item? It's not here, that's for sure. Huh? But my big brother. My big brother's following us, right? He's coming soon? Nope. Your big brother's not coming. I'll let you in on a little secret. This was all a trick. I deceived you. Huh? But let's not drill on that. There's a little favor I need to ask. See that hole behind you? Well, there's a rumor that there's a trove of thief treasure inside there. But as you can see, I'm too big to screw my way through that hole. And that's where you come in. Don't worry, just do as I say. Do that, then I'll help you get back out there. But... Go on, get going. Go into that hole and don't forget to bring back the treasure. I want my big brother. Hey, stop that. Sheesh, I said that I'll take you home when you're done. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! Stop right there. We won't let you do that. Drowsy, you bully. How did you find this place? We're Team Deku Gamers, an exploration team. No criminal can escape us. An exploration team? You came to apprehend... Huh? Are you trembling? Aha, I figured it out. You say you're an exploration team, but you're total rookies. Ugh. Heh. That's right, I'm a wanted criminal with a bounty on my head. But can you two do the job? Can you confront this outlaw and bring him to justice? Ugh. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We'd never lose to a bad guy like you. I've been chased by all sorts of exploration teams in my day, but never sorrier-looking bunch than you two. Ugh. This should be a laugh. Let's see if you can take me down. Show me what you got. Alright, time for the second boss fight. What do we got that we can use against you? You're not really that bad. Maybe we should just save our items, honestly. Did it heal us? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Very nice. In which case, we shall just go for the Ember. Okay. It's a good start. I gave you the special band. Use your special move, dude. Come on. Oh, just keep pounding him. That'll work too. Yeah, I'll join. Drowsy's not that bad. Kind of like Zuben coughing wasn't that bad of bosses either. We came to rescue you. Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm okay. Great, what a relief. Your big brother was waiting. Let's go home. Okay. I am Magazone, the primary officer in this region. Thanks to you, we have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. We owe you great thanks for your cooperation. We will send the reward to your guild. Thank you again. Now come with us. Aww. Azul. Meryl. Oh, Meryl, it was so scary. You okay, Azul? Are you hurt? He's fine. The little guy hasn't been harmed in any way. Really? That's a relief. Oh, Azul. I'm glad you kids are happy. You did this all for us, Pip and Decanut 47. We won't forget what you did for us. Thank you so much. Come on, Azul. You too. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you for rescuing me. Really? Really, thank you. The Exploration Team Federation has sent a message. Decanut 47's team was rewarded with an enlarged treasure bag. Oh, nice. You can now carry more items than you could before. Wait, there's one more message. The special episode Bidu's Wish has been unlocked. To play this special episode, select it from the episode list on the top menu. If you would like to play a special episode, save your adventure progress and return to the top menu. I've gotten the bounty from Officer Magazone for the captured outlaw. Well done, you two. Here's your share for the job. It's yours to keep. Decanut 47's team received the $3,000 3,000p bonus bounty that was on the head of the captured outlaw. However, because 2,700 of that gets the guild share, the potion was withheld. As a result, Techno 47's team received only the remaining 300p. What? This is all we get after all that hard work? But of course, it's all part of the training, and we expect just as much effort tomorrow. Hehehe. Yeah, that's not really fair, dude. Ugh. I'd be happy if our share of the reward was just a little bigger. But that's alright. We managed to rescue Azrael. And it's all thanks to you, Deacon of 47. Because you had that dream, Deacon of 47, we learned about Azrael's trouble in advance. It's true. I can't explain it, but that first shout I heard from Azrael. Help! And that dream I had. If you keep being difficult, it'll mean big trouble for you. Help! Both of these events, they took place in the future. Why was I able to see something like that? What was the dream about? Oh, my stomach growled. Your stomach growled too, Deacon of 47. We must have woke up a big appetite. We were so focused on rescuing Azrael, and I didn't notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go get dinner, Deacon of 47. Weird to keep saying my name out loud like that. Not gonna lie. Hmm. What's all this about? Wow, that lining's intense. It looks like it's really stormy tonight. Hold on. You know the night before we met, Deacon of 47? It was storming that night. I found you out cold on the beach the day after that stormy night. Well, do you remember anything about being out cold on the beach? Can you remember anything at all? I wonder. There was a storm, but how did I end up unconscious there? Nope, I can't remember a thing. I guess it won't be that easy. But that's alright. Just try remembering a little at a time. We have to get up early again tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. Hmm. Listen, Deacon 47. Are you still awake, Deacon 47? I've been thinking it over since it happened. That strange dream you had, Deacon 47? Maybe it has to do with you personally, Deacon 47. Huh? That's the feeling I get. I sure don't know any other Charmander who dreams about the future. And I've never heard of a human suddenly turning into a Pokemon either. That's why I think those two events are connected. I can't help feeling that way. The key to unlocking my memory. Was it in that dream? But even if that were true, how does it relate to anything else? I have no way of knowing what you were like as a human, Deacon 47, but I think you must have been a good person. After all, Deacon 47, it was your dream that helped us catch that bad Pokemon. Bad Pokemon, huh? Oh, that reminds me of what Chatot said. That the growing number of bad Pokemon has been caused by time going out of whack. You know, time is getting messed up bit by bit all over the world. No one seems to know why, but everyone believes that the time gears are somehow involved. Huh? Time gears? They say time gears are hidden in secret places around the world. Like in a forest, or a lake in an underground cavern. I've even heard that there's a hidden altar inside a volcano. At the center of such places is what is known as a time gear. Time gears serve a very important function. Each one protects time and keeps time flowing properly in its region. Now, what could be happening here? Ooh, okay. But what happens if a region loses its time gear? I don't really know the answer to that question. But my guess is that if time gear is removed from a region, the flow of time in that region will probably stop too. That's why everyone makes sure never to disturb the time gears. Everyone has long been certain that some kind of disaster would strike, so everyone stays away from the time gears and doesn't tamper with them. Even the most hardened criminal Pokemon know to avoid messing with them. my eyes deceive me? Could it be? Yes, it is. I finally found it. A time gear. But this is only the first of many. Oh boy. The next morning. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Uh, Good morning, Deacon 47. Would you like to save your adventure? Very good question. Would I like to save my adventure? I would, but I think... Yeah, I think this is going to probably be moving. Let's save and return to the top menu. This was a lot of fun. I would love to keep playing. I'm enjoying it, but I think it is about time for me to... This is a good spot to take a break at. Like, I'm enjoying myself, don't get me wrong, but this is a really good spot to end it off at, so... While we're here, though, I can go over a few things. We have Wonder Mail, Other, and Episode List. Under Other, we can check Adventure Log, we can rename our team if we don't like the name, change the window, send a demo dungeon to someone, delete all of our save data, or do the Nintendo WFC. Wonder Mail S is a Nintendo, you can get passwords in Wonder Mail, and Wonder Mail's, it gives you, like, Easter egg stuff. We can check the episode list, and we have Beedoo's Wish. Did this start it by any chance? Alright, it does. I didn't really mean to do that. We're not going to actually go into this. Let me go into the ending scene really quickly here. um, we will be doing that possibly? I mean, it really depends. This game is very long, and I'd like to finish it, but I don't even know if I'll actually finish this game because it can get very hard in the later sections. So considering the fact that I'm not even sure I'll actually completely finish this game, I would like to show off the special episodes if we can, but we're going to have to wait and see for that one. Well, just a second. For some reason, my... No, that's not right. That's the wrong direction. My OBS decided to start messing up with my sound. Please stop. Okay. So yeah. I've really enjoyed doing this. We will definitely be doing some more of it in the future. I I would have kept going, but I really do feel like this is a good time because I'm going to have to do some stretching and stuff anyway, and this seems like a good time to end it for the day. That was mostly it was also because of the story section. We really ended at a good story section there, and it just felt like the right place to do it. How did I end up? Sorry, it ended up putting it all the way down, and I'm not sure why I put it that far down. Okay. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for showing up. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you did as well, and I look forward to the next time I get to stream some of this. Speaking of which, there will probably not be another stream before the next Tuesday stream. I'm busy Sunday, so I'm busy tomorrow, and I don't have any plans currently that I know of for Monday, but I don't, so I don't know, maybe there'll be a stream that day, but it's unlikely. It's most likely that our next stream will be a Tuesday stream for next week. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream as much as I did, and this is Deckner47 signing off.